Hi. My story that I'd like to share with you that I have shared with my home ec classes, it usually takes place when I'm teaching a foods and nutrition class, maybe grade 6, 7, or 8. One of my favorite lessons is to teach about the Canada's Food Guide, which normally isn't the most interesting lesson at times. It's a piece of paper that you hand out. You think, how am I going to make this interesting to the kids? Well, the way that I generally start it out is I just do a survey of the class. I say, okay, whoever in this class has had someone in their family, parent, grandparent, aunt, uncle, brother, or sister, that has had cancer? Keep your hand up. And they all raise their hand and then kind of look around the room. I said, okay, keep your hands up. Now, who in the room has ever had anyone who has had problems with their heart? Okay, keep your hand up. And again, more hands in the room go up. And then I say, okay, who here has ever had anyone in the family with diabetes, some form of diabetes? Okay, put your hands up. Now, everyone keep your hands up. Look around the room. Look at how many hands are up. This is why it is so important to learn this lesson today about the Canada's Food Guide. Every single issue in this room could be helped or even prevented by learning about what is the right amount of food and the right kind of food to put into your body. And then I share with my students my personal story, which really seems to hit home to them about why it's really critical to think about controlling what food goes into your body. Both of my parents have had open heart surgery in their 40s and their 50s. I'm in my 40s now. To me, this tells me that my gene pool is not the best and that I've really got to take care of myself, and I've got to make sure that even if I am at risk through my genes, that I can at least prevent some risk through my diet. So I explained to them I really would like to live a long, healthy life for my children and for my family, and that it's all about knowing what are the foods to eat. And then we start to go through the Canada Food Guide. And that starting that lesson out really perks their ears, makes them think a little bit about the bigger picture, about how they're in control of the foods that go into their body, and how it's really pretty important to make the right choices, to still have the treats once in a while, but to also recognize that there's a certain combination of foods, a balance, and a need to pay attention to what goes into them. And I also talk about how science is learning more about what's better for our bodies, how there's a brand new Canada Food Guide, and that, you know, just through medical research that we're learning about what is better for our bodies, and we're constantly learning. So that's my story. I just wanted to share it with you. Thanks for listening, and I look forward to hearing everybody else's stories.